from the WYLN studios in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. WYLN Evening Edition at 5:30 starts right now.
Good evening. It's Wednesday, December 9th, 2015. I'm Ann Gownley. A new municipal building is in the works for Butler Township. Area residents had the opportunity to hear from officials last night. Our Julie Stefanovich has more on the story.
The Butler Township Supervisors held a monthly general meeting tonight at the community center. There, residents came out to hear proposed plans for a brand new municipal building. Chief Brian Sabatini addressed the audience about the current tight quarters for the growing police force. Engineers also displayed conceptual renderings of a new building for a proposed site in the Can-Do Business Park. Other properties were looked at, but Can-Do is the most conducive for the township.
Here's a piece of property that we've been in contact with Can-Do in the corporate center, and that's about the fourth piece of property we looked at. We couldn't negotiate with the other properties were in the valley that we thought would be nice for the project, but that's the way it is. We're contained by laws that we can only offer so much for a piece of property. Whatever the value of it is appraised at, that's what we can offer. So we couldn't negotiate anymore with these other property owners.
The price tag for the proposed facility is around $3 million and will come at no cost to the taxpayers. An engineer stated tonight that it would be less cost effective to either renovate or rebuild the current building, which was constructed back in the 1980s. A final decision has not yet been made, and Altmiller welcomes feedback from the residents.
It's the way it's been explained to us, and we all understand is that there's money in the budget to pay the mortgage for the next 20 years, and that there will be no increase in taxes in Butler Township for this project. We haven't raised the taxes in years in Butler Township, and there's no even thought or concern of doing it this year.
A reorganization meeting is scheduled for January 4th. In Butler Township, for WYLN News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
Thank you, Julie. Residents in the borough of McAdoo will not see a tax increase in 2016. Borough Council voted 6-0 to approve the tentative budget for 2016 last evening. The total income, $932,000, and total expenses, $931,325. If all of the numbers hold true, the borough will end the year with a surplus of $625. Council approved the collective bargaining agreement with the police department. That vote ended in a 5-2 vote, with council members Bill Slovak and Mary Lebert voting no. Council also approved an agreement with the McAdoo Fire Company for $14,000. That money will be used for fire protection and reimbursement of vehicle insurance. Council will meet again on Monday, December 28th to approve the budget. That meeting will begin at 5 p.m. The man in charge of Attorney General Kathleen Kane's security detail was found guilty of contempt on Tuesday. Patrick Reese was charged with contempt and accused of secretly gathering confidential grand jury information and passing it on to Kane. Montgomery County District Attorney Risa Furman announced earlier this year that it was her office's own investigation that found Reese illegally sorting through emails sent to and from employees of the Attorney General's office. She said it all took place between September and December of 2014. According to Furman, Reese was doing this to find out which workers in the AG's office were cooperating with special prosecutors. Reese was convicted in a 2-day bench trial before a judge in Montgomery County. The charge of indirect criminal contempt carries a maximum sentence of 6 months in prison and a $1,000 fine. Police in Wilkes-Barre are looking for 3 men who allegedly assaulted a 17-year-old male around 10 o'clock Tuesday night. According to police, the victim told them that he was meeting someone in the area of New Alexander Street and Peach Lane to buy sneakers. The victim said the 3 men, 2 of which were wearing masks, allegedly assaulted him and took items from him. No word on his injuries. Anyone with information on this incident is asked to call police in Wilkes-Barre immediately at 570-208-4200 or dial 911. The Hazleton area has been experiencing high unemployment rates as well as increasing poverty rates. There are local agencies, however, that are here to help. Our Julie Stefanovich has more.
According to a recent report released by the Census Bureau, the poverty rate in Hazleton is at a staggering 59%. Executive Director of the Greater Hazleton United Way, Pat Ward, said that the numbers are not surprising.
Because here in the Hazleton area, especially in the world of the United Way agencies, we've seen quite a demand for services over the last 5 years, and every year it just seems like more and more people are in need of help.
Over the Thanksgiving holiday alone, over 2,500 individuals were assisted with food and donations from 3 of the United Way agencies. Hazleton also has a higher unemployment rate than the rest of the state, but all hope is not lost. We spoke with Administrator Christine Jensen this afternoon from CareerLink. She talked about services for job seekers as well as businesses at the Rotary Club's luncheon.
And employers can utilize our office to do in-house recruitment. We can help them find qualified candidates. And if someone's looking for a job or training or retraining, they can walk into our office any day, 8 to 4:30, for assistance.
Job seekers can visit the CareerLink on Laurel Street in person to receive help in finding gainful employment from the staff.
I'd encourage you to contact our office. We can get you on an email distribution list that we send out every day with every new job posted in Luzerne County. There are a lot of jobs available. You may need some training or some assistance, but we can help you and get that right fit for you in terms of your skills and match you up with an employer right here in the Hazleton area.
You can also browse job opportunities ranging from clerical to contracting at pennsylvania.careerlink.com. And for those who may be struggling to put food on the table this holiday season, you can log on to unitedwayhazelton.org or call the office at 570-455-5915. Reporting for WYLN News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
Thank you, Julie. A special fundraiser is scheduled for this Friday in McAdoo. The 4th annual Christmas Light Skate will be held at the Strand in McAdoo this Friday, December 14th, and all proceeds benefit the McAdoo Civic Organization.
They are the organization responsible for the Christmas lights that you see on the telephone poles in the town, and they're also responsible for the payment of electricity and the maintenance of those lights, which could get really costly.
Another fundraiser will also be taking place during the holiday season to benefit the Civic Organization.
You can purchase a cutout of a light bulb in the amount of $1, $2, or $5. Simply put your name or message wherever you want on your light bulb, and we will be hanging our light bulbs here up at the Strand in the lobby. Also, the Buy a Bulb campaign. You can purchase a bulb at Barely Used Thrift Store, which is located right across from the McAdoo Post Office.
Once again, the Christmas Light Skate is from 6 until 9 p.m. at the Strand Roller Rink. You can bring a $5 donation for admission to the event to support a great cause. Again, it's this Friday, December 11th. Time now for a first look at our forecast. If you were out early this morning, there may have been some frost on your car, but there may be warmer temperatures heading our way. Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbachik's in the Weather Center with the details. Joe, what can you tell us about the rest of our work week?
Well, we'll start to see a gradual warming trend across our area. Now, as we head through tonight, there is that chance of a shower or sprinkle coming in our direction. You can see a couple of those as you head out toward the west, Ohio Valley region, western PA. Increasing clouds across our area, but that pretty much is about it. Right now, though, nothing's showing up. It continues to remain dry. And again, temperature-wise, 40s and even some 50s out there for daytime high temperatures. Out toward the west, notice those numbers on the higher side. We're going to be looking at some of those higher numbers over the next couple of days. 43 now in New Angola, 45 in Berwick, 44 in Bloomsburg, and 44 in Mahanoy City. The complete 7-day forecast coming up in just a few. And
Thanks, Joe. Coming up next, details on how you can help a local organization give back to students in the Hazleton Area School District in need of winter coats. Plus, see how nearly 80 seniors celebrated the holidays early at the Active Adult Center in Hazleton. Stay tuned. More news is headed your way only on WYLN.
You're watching WYLN News with Ann Gownley, Gary Perna, Julie Stefanovich, Paula Degnan, Chief Videographer Mike Lula, Weather with meteorologist Joe Garbachik, Sports with Eric DeBerardinis and Gabriella Justin.
The Victoria story's a glorious story, the sweetest that's ever been told. They found they were handy at making fine candy for family and friends to behold. Word spread through the land that Victoria's candies would one day be leading the rest. Now that day is here, for the facts are quite clear that Victoria's candies are best.
Family owned and operated, the experienced professionals at Lehigh Tire have served the residents of the greater Hazleton area for over 55 years. From our full line of passenger, light truck, and commercial tires to our automotive services including tune-ups, inspections, oil changes, and alignments.
Every time I've ever done business here, they've been very polite, straightforward, and the job gets done quickly and right.
Find the right tire for the right price today at Lehigh Tire.
The temperatures continue to drop at our area as we approach winter, and there are some out there without a winter jacket to keep them warm. The Hazleton Rotary Club is continuing its annual tradition of purchasing coats out of the money that they raise to give the children in the Hazleton Area School District. Board member for Rotary, Donna Barna, said they have already handed out 295 coats and are hoping to give out more to those in need.
Every year we find that there are so many needy students in the Hazleton Area School District that go without coats. So we started this project, like I said, about 4 or 5 years ago, and we go out and purchase brand new coats through our Rotary Foundation and distribute it through the Rotary Club to needy students in the Hazleton Area School District.
On average, Rotary distributes 350 to 400 coats a year. This year they extended the deadline, and this Friday is the last chance to donate. Barna said they are not looking for coats, but money to purchase the coats for the children.
If anybody would like to assist us in donations, you can make a tax-free donation through the Hazleton Rotary Foundation. And you could either contact myself or the president, Lex Lute, of the Hazleton Rotary Foundation.
As Donna mentioned, for more information you can contact a Rotary member by heading to the website hazletonrotary.org. Coming up next, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik is back with a full look at our forecast, plus a look at how some of the senior citizens in our area are celebrating the holidays. That and much more coming up here and only here on WYLN. Stay tuned.
I'm Chief Harris from the Freeland Police Department. We just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from the Freeland Police Department.
Combined Insurance makes it easy to protect you and your loved ones by paying cash directly to you when you need it most. Whether you're looking for accident and sickness, disability, or life coverage, Combined Insurance has a policy to meet your needs and fit your budget. Call John Ravello, 570-499-0504 for an appointment to help determine the best coverage for you. That's John Ravello, 570-499-0504. Electric Frog Designs is your one-stop for screen printing, vehicle wrap, signs, awnings, and so much more. They have all you need for your sporting event, including a large selection of trophies and awards. Custom-made plaques are also available. They can customize your marketing and promotional items, welcome home loved ones, or share the joy of special events with their banners large or small. Locally owned and operated, quality work at affordable prices. Why go anywhere else? Electric Frog Designs, located on Route 309 in Drums. Stop in today.
Did you know that suicide rates are on the rise in Luzerne and Wyoming counties? Did you know that over 100 Americans commit suicide every day? And did you know that you can help prevent suicide? I'm Jeffrey Warren. I'm here to tell you there is help. If you or someone you know is depressed, dial 800-273-TALK or the emergency helpline at 211. For more information and suicide prevention tips, visit any of these websites. Together, we can save lives.
Well, we got some warmer weather to talk about, especially as we head into this upcoming weekend. Before that, we may have to deal with a shower or sprinkle as we head through the overnight hours, but pretty much that is about it. On to the graphic for today, and still, with all things considered, today's weather not bad for the month of December, and it's even going to get better over the next couple of days, especially as we go into our Saturday. I think the warmest most likely will come on Sunday. There's going to be areas that will be in the 60s. Live 35 Skycast Doppler, nothing to show you. It is kind of quiet across our area. We're at 44 degrees, our live Lehigh tire conditions. Outside our station in Hazleton, a little bit of a breeze out there, but that's about it. 55, very mild in Philadelphia, 52 in Allentown, 48 Wilkes-Barre Scranton International Airport, 42 in Williamsport, 39 in State College, and out in western Pennsylvania, temperatures very mild. They are holding in the 50s, mid to upper 40s to near 50 degrees in the Wyoming Valley area. All is quiet for the most part across the northeast. You can see the increasing clouds as you head towards central Pennsylvania, out toward the west, leading edge of a couple of stray showers and sprinkles. Like I said, we may have to deal with one or two of those as we head through tonight, maybe a couple of sprinkles around, but that pretty much is about it. Nothing significant to talk about in terms of accumulating rainfall, just a number of clouds across our area. And then tomorrow we'll start out with a lot of clouds, and then after that we'll see a mixture of clouds and sunshine. Conditions will start to improve as we progress through the daytime hours. The sun will come out. It'll be a nice looking day. There's a look at the numbers across our area. 40, some areas in the lower 50s. And then notice as we go into our Friday morning, temperatures in the 40s already. So indications are we're going to continue to see that mild surge of air coming into our area over the next couple of days. And by this upcoming weekend, especially Sunday, temperatures are going to continue to be well above average, 10, 15, 20 or so degrees above where we should be for this time of year. Take advantage of it while it lasts. Extended forecast looking like this as we progress through the next couple of days. We're going to be up into the 50s, I think, as we go into tomorrow. Maybe some upper 40s, but elsewhere, I think most areas should be in the 50s, and that'll hold true for Friday and Saturday. And many areas will be in the 60s on Sunday, and then after that, some showers for Monday, and that brings in some cooler air, but yet not bad as we progress through the middle part of next week. Our daytime Pennsylvania lottery numbers, the pick 222, the pick 3099, and the pick 41099. The pick 5 numbers looking like this, 81044, and the treasure hunt numbers 717, 23, 26, and 28. Stick around. We'll have more for you coming up after this break.
Watch Off the Beaten Path on WYLN TV 35 and discover the Pennsylvania you never knew existed.
On the next Warrior Summit Outdoors, I think about warriors of days gone by and how they recovered from combat in the great outdoors. And as part of looking back into history, I'm going to visit the manufacturer of an old-fashioned rifle, the muzzle-loader flintlock. History can teach a lot, and we'll be learning on the next Warrior Summit Outdoors.
Hi, this is Granny Rita, and this week on Granny's Kitchen we are making wonderful holiday appetizers that you can have for any holiday really. We have some sausage bread, some rumaki, a cheese ball, and some wonderful stuffed mushrooms. So do join us.
Members of the Hazleton Active Adult Center were ringing in the holidays today with karaoke and, of course, Santa Claus. Nearly 80 members came out this afternoon. Harley Bobby is the director of the center and said everyone had a great time.
We are hosting our Christmas party today. We have tons of hors d'oeuvres. We have entertainment. They're going to do some karaoke later. We have a special guest coming that you'll get to see.
Today's holiday party is one of the many events that the Active Adult Center holds each year. Members that we spoke with say they had a lot of fun and encourage others that are eligible to come down and join.
We're having a great time, and we hope to have a better time as the day goes on. And everybody is very cordial. Food is good.
It's a great thing to come down to our center because it gets you out of the house, and it's very interesting. A lot of things to do.
The food at today's event was catered by Genetti's. Bobby hopes this holiday tradition continues on for many years to come. For more information on the Hazleton Active Adult Center, you can stop by their building on Broad Street or give them a call at 570-459-1441. We here at WYLN have always prided ourselves in being your home for the holiday station. And for those who could not attend last Saturday's Sounds of the Season concert at the Wiltsey Center, we now have when you can watch it here and only here on WYLN. We taped the hour-and-a-half long program in its entirety, and the first showing of Sounds of the Season, if you were unable to make it, will be this Thursday, December 10th at 11 a.m. To see these lists of dates and times, you can check out our Facebook page, WYLN News. Coming up next, Eric DeBerardinis is in with sports here on WYLN. Plus, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacic will have one final look at our forecast. Stay tuned.
Merry Christmas, Helping Hand!
The Victoria story's a glorious story, the sweetest that's ever been told. They found they were handy at making fine candy for family and friends to behold. Word spread through the land that Victoria's candies would one day be leading the rest. Now that day is here, for the facts are quite clear that Victoria's candies are best.
WYLN TV 35 has strong ties to the community, as evident in its commitment to important causes like the American Cancer Society and Helping Hand Society telethons. WYLN's commitment to northeastern Pennsylvania continues with a broadcast of Hazleton's Funfest Parade and both the Christmas and St. Patrick's Day parades in Wilkes-Barre. In the summer, we broadcast the Weatherly and Giants to Spare Hill Climb, and throughout the year, we provide important community services through the broadcast of town meetings, school board meetings, election night coverage, and other events. WYLN, we're your local network.
Next week, Joe Madden will be back in his hometown of Hazleton to host his annual holiday events for the Hazleton Integration Project, where he knows everyone. Today, at the MLB Winter Meetings, Madden talked about entering a situation in Chicago where he knew very few people.
I'd say the most difficult thing is to walk in the door where you really don't know anybody. I knew Davey Martinez, I knew Jed and Theo, from conversations, whatever. A couple players, Edwin Jackson, Jason Hamill. But honestly, I didn't really know anybody there. I mean, I'm talking major and minor league. So you walk in the door and you're there to, impress your program on the entire group. So honestly, I mean, my first thought walking in the door is I need to build relationships with these people, period. And I intentionally did certain things in order to get to know people, have them get to know me.
WYLN will have full coverage of Madden's return to Hazleton starting next Wednesday. 3 straight multi-goal losses and still a nice first-place lead for the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins. Tonight, the chance for a bounce back against the team the Baby Pens beat in the playoffs last year, the Syracuse Crunch. This year, the Pens excelling even with a new coach and a new look.
Well, is it an adjustment? There's always a feeling out process when a new team comes together, and we're no different. We went through that process. I think our guys handled it very well. We've got a nice mix of veteran guys. It starts with TK, our captain, who I think does a terrific job as far as pulling our guys together. And but we've got a nice mix of some veteran players and some young players that are learning how to be pros. So I think whenever you have that dynamic of the veteran guys and the young guys blending together, you get a nice, healthy competition.
Yesterday, it was news of Berwick football looking to move up a class under the new PIAA format. Today, Northwest area aiming for a move down. According to media reports, the Northwest School Board voted to end its co-op agreement with Benton High School, meaning enrollment numbers would drop the Rangers from AA to single A. Northwest reached the AA playoffs in the previous 2 seasons in 2A, but decided it was better for the school to compete in a different class. Multiple bragging rights on the line last night as Shenandoah Valley and Tamaqua battling in both boys and girls basketball. In Shenandoah, Blue Devils jump out on the Blue Raiders. Joel Santana goes to the car wash and then the bank for 2 of his 21. 15-6 Shenandoah, then Santana kick to Richard Chagola. Pretty stroke, waved the hand, and the Devils improved to 2-1 on the season with a 55-44 victory. In Tamaqua, the Lady Raiders start strong as Courtney Hoffman wiggles through and finds twine. But Carly Tishenko tallies 18 for the Lady Devils en route to a 48-26 W as Shenandoah schools complete the Tamaqua sweep. And in update, Penn State defensive end Carl Nassib has won another award, this time the Ted Hendricks Award given to the nation's top defensive end. Stay tuned. Coming up, Joe Garbacik is in with a final look at the forecast.
WYLN is proud to announce a huge technical upgrade to our channels that will bring a better digital picture and expanded coverage area to viewers all over northeastern and central Pennsylvania. In addition to Channel 35.1 in Hazleton, you can watch a crystal clear picture in Berwick and Columbia County on Channel 47.1 and in East Stroudsburg on Channel 24.1. And we're proud to announce Pennsylvania's newest TV station, Channel 9.1 in Williamsport, serving Lycoming, Montour, Northumberland, and Union counties. Now more than ever, WYLN is your local network.
Join us this season for holiday programming on WYLN, featuring the Chef Lou Christmas, Holiday Traditions, Holiday Baking with Jen Yamola, The Sounds of the Season, From Saint to Claus, Hometown Holiday, the Your Life Christmas Special, Can Do Christmas, Polka Connection Christmas, and the Service Electric Wilkes-Barre Christmas Parade. Check out our website at WYLNTV.com for dates and times. WYLN, your home for the holidays station. Need help finding gifts for friends and family this year? Watch WYLN's Holiday Shopping Showcase premiering Black Friday, November 27th. Check your local listings for broadcast times. Let us help you find that perfect gift this holiday season.
Well, what we see out west, that's what we'll be looking at as we head through tonight. Maybe a stray shower or a sprinkle or two. That's pretty much about it. Heading into tomorrow, looking pretty good. We'll start out with a lot of clouds, and then after that we will see the sunshine mixed with some clouds, and overall not looking like a bad day, and some milder weather starts to come into our region. It will stick around for Friday, especially Saturday and Sunday. At this point, looks like it will be the mildest. Every place will be in the mid to upper 50s. Some areas will actually be in the 60s, and then early next week, that's when we got some more changes to talk about. We'll have to deal with some more showers, and once those showers pass, we'll have to deal with some cooler temperatures. But yet, even though there'll be cooler temperatures, they still are not bad for this time of year. Extended forecast looking like this as we go into tomorrow, and the next couple of days should be up into the 50s. We'll start out with a lot of clouds around, but then after that, we'll see a mix of clouds and sunshine. Looking good for the weekend, especially Sunday. Some showers for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. It does get cooler, but 40 still is not bad for this time.
52 degrees for tomorrow.
Yeah,
nice.
57 for Sunday.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a nice week and then weekend.
Absolutely.
So for anybody, I guess, who didn't get to decorate yet,
now's the time.
Now's the time because I have a feeling this is going to be our last nice weekend. We've had a lot of good weekends. Lucky. So.
Have you decorated yet?
Yes, I have.
Oh, well, it's a little bit cooler. I mean, you didn't know it was going to be 57.
No, but I did it already, so I don't have to worry about it. But
it
was warm. But that's why you have to get it out of the way, because you never know what December holds. But this one's pretty nice. I'll take this December any year. So, all right, sounds good, Joe. Well, hopefully that rain from Monday stays in Monday, and we have a beautiful weekend. Have a good one, everyone.